Hello pros, I'm 2Pro, and today I'm going to be putting up a little series that I'm going to be putting up whenever, but at least once a week, but on any date, Monday through Sunday, and it's going to be Stick War, and then afterwards Stick War 2, and then Stick War Empires. So, here we go. Minor deed. There is one thing I like about this game that I don't about the Second and Empire games. In this game, you can take control of your units, like this guy. Anyway, I'm gonna adjust the volume just in case. Anyway, there's a cutscene.
This world is an illusion.
I'll be quiet.
The world's called Immorta. You're surrounded by indiscriminate nations devoted to their individual technology and struggle for dominance. Each society has developed its own unique way to wage war. Proud of their unique craft, they have become obsessed to the point of worship, turning weapons to religion. Each believe that their way of life is the only way, and are dedicated to teaching their policies to all other nations through what their leaders claim as divine intervention, or as you will know it, war. The others are known as Archidones, Way of the Archer, Sobra, Way of the Sword, Magickin, Way of the Mage, and Spiritomans, Way of the Spear. You are the leader of the nation called Mordor. Your way is of peace and knowledge. Your people do not worship their weapons as gods. This makes you a mark for infiltration by the surrounding nations. Your only chance to defend is to attack first and obtain the technologies from each nation along the way.
Okay. I'm going to turn it down a little bit so I can talk. That would be good. Just a little away from the speakers for a second. I'm going to turn it down so I can speak for a second. But, what we're going to do is I'm going to have a series on normal for each, series on hard for each, and then a series on insane for each. I'm going from normal on this one to normal on Stick War 2, hard on this one, hard on Stick War 2, insane on this one, insane on Stick War 2. And let's hope that the OP but very simple tactic that I have for these games doesn't work out through hard and insane mode. Anyway, move it to 66. I'm gonna save the game real quick, just in case. There we go. So, what we have to do is, well, destroy their monument. I already know how to play. I'm sorry, this is getting annoying. Sorry if you can't hear. I'm going to do this. I'm going to create some guys. And take control of them. And attack. See how it's only me attacking. Now, the reason being, people who you control have more health and do more damage. As well as they don't expect it. Who does? And it doesn't matter if that happens. So all you gotta do is come back and grab another. Simple as that. You always want to keep moving up and down Just in case this freaking crap. Then you can attack, and all your guys go and attack him. Making you extremely OP. And once you get stronger and actually get swords and everything and not use clubs, this is a very effective way to destroy the enemy monument very quickly. I used this in Stick Empires against someone and won almost instantly. Woo! Beaten Archer. I don't really use them that much. I at least don't use them to, like, attack as, I don't control them. That's what I meant to say. What I normally do at this time is I increase both of those. So the more money you have, the more guys you can get. And I'll go through this one. And I won't use my tactic. What I am going to do, though, is get a miner. I'm going to be using a different tactic for this one, just because it can get a little boring. So what we gotta do is we gotta defend against these guys. I forgot. They come out really quickly. Real quick. That's why. So, instead of charging them, I'm going to create a ton of these guys. That's how I win. At least against this one, because that's almost the only tactic you got. There we go. And they keep getting bigger. And all you gotta do is defend until the sun sets. And it sounds easy, but it really isn't. Especially when they're all the basic premise for the Spearton class. They all have shields, they all have spears, and it seems like they're all smart enough not to use them. Because when you throw your spear, you get to use a sword. When you don't, you get a longer range. I've thrown my spear a couple of times, because if it hits them like above the torso, it's an instant kill. A headshot, basically. Like for the archer class. If you get a headshot, it instantly kills them. That's just how it works. Oh, you got it. I think this is the last one, too. There we go. Just in case. Deselect him. Deselect him. Yep. There we go. 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Every time. So close to 3 minutes. It's insane. And then I'm pretty sure we get the Sword Wrath next. So I'm going to increase the speed real quick. And yeah, Sword Wrath. So, let's see how long I've been going. 8 minutes, that's good enough. So they're only going to be about 10 minutes long each. So I will see you guys later on the next episode next week, where we will battle the Sword Wrath and the Speartons. Then we'll go to Pertland and Magic Hill, Westwind No Man's, Ice Hills, and the desert. And then we'll move on to Stick War 2. Anyway, I'll see you pros later. I do apologize for the no videos for almost this entire school year. But it's almost summer, and when it becomes summer, we're gonna have some fun. Have a lot of fun. My friend Ace and I have some pretty big stuff planned. I'm not giving anything out, though. I will give one thing out, and I will look through the comments. I won't answer them, but you guys can guess. I'll allow you guys that. carving. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week with Stick War. Yay. See ya.